I'm here with Greg Curtis with the Good Earth Greenhouse, and we're talking about vegetable and herb gardens. And even though we're starting to get towards the fall, this isn't a bad time to start planting them.
It really isn't, Jeff. And with the peaked interest this spring with the coronavirus, it's going to be fun to see this fall who continues gardening. Just briefly, we'll talk a little bit. So people will think, okay, there's a tomato plant out here. If you're doing a container garden, which is what 90% of what I do, find a tomato to be about a 60-day harvest, a 60-day from sprouting. So the bigger you can buy it, the better off you're going to be. So that plant will have some tomatoes on it before the first frost. Then we got broccoli and cabbage and basil, and all these this time of year, since the sun is getting a little lower in the sky, you can go ahead and plant them all in full sun. Again, to me, I just do container gardening. So if I was going to put this, I'd put it in one about like that. The broccoli and cabbage, I'd probably split that up and put 3 in each one, a container that size, and you'll have plenty all the way through fall.
All right, so it really doesn't take a whole lot, then you can have a good amount for your kitchen.
You can, and what's fun about it, those of you that did it this spring saw your kids get interested in it. And if you didn't have time this spring, because we ran out pretty early, get them this fall, because it's good to get your kids interested in vegetables and where they come from, and in gardening as well.
Then we have some new interesting varieties as well.
This is really unique. And what is this?
This is the camellia, the Brew Teafel.
Yes.
And you can actually make your own tea out of this.
You can make your own tea out of this, and we'll have it up on our website with a connection to how to do that. So what you would want to do is plant that this fall. You could maybe harvest a little bit, Jeff, off of here, but I wouldn't trim it too hard. But planting this fall, which all plants like this, you can put it where it gets its root system established. So camellias, which we'll talk about later on this season, you want to plant where they catch afternoon shade, all morning sun, put a little jump start around it, and just enjoy it. The next year, start making your own tea. So I'm excited to see this one next year. I'm excited to do some myself.
What about care for these?
Really not much. We're not going to worry about the bloom, because next spring you're going to be harvesting the leaves off of there. So again, all morning sun, afternoon shade, well-drained soil, and then have fun.
All right, easy, and then you can enjoy some herbs and vegetables in your garden, or maybe even some tea.
Some tea.
With the Brew Teafel camellia. All right, that's about all the time we have for this week. Join us back here next week for the Good Earth Greenhouse.